Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm doing my predictions for 2025 RLCS Worlds. Start with the play-ins, go to the main event, see who we think's gonna win it. If you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, and if you haven't, go follow me on Twitch and on TikTok. Just started making content over there, so if you guys don't mind helping me out, I appreciate it. Let's get straight into the video. First match. I don't even know what that team is against Genji. Actually, I noticed here. Look at these like banners. Looks so interesting. I haven't even heard of this team before. Who are they? It's a Sam team from the LCQ. Brad drops Raise Ball. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad team. I don't think they're beating Genji. They can maybe take a game off of them. Give that 3-1. Ooh, it's like gold. Kind of like that. Foot and ROC. Um, I don't know how good this team is. Foot is not bad. I might give it to Foot just because Foot, whatever. Like in 5, whatever. I'm not sure. That's like a toss-up matchup for me. Either way, I don't think they're going to beat Genji. Shopify Rebellion and VP. Shopify Rebellion picking up Wavy for the LCQ. I feel like they should probably win that. Yeah, and that's Colors themselves a Sphinx. This is not a bad team, but I think Shopify Rebellion should win this pretty easily. I think this would be 3-1. I could see a sweep though. Nip and TSM. I mean TSM is still a pretty good team, but it's Nip. And with Rodosin, they go through and win LCQ. This is probably a 3-0. Upper bracket here. I don't think there's a question about it. Genji wins that. Ooh, Shopify Rebellion and I'm not sure. I mean, Shopify Rebellion have not truly been tested. Had like a big test since picking up Wavy. Ninjas in pajamas are more proven, especially with Radosin being world champion. Probably gonna give this to Net, but I feel like Shopify could play this close. I could see Shopify winning this if everything goes their way. Yeah, Genji, Ninjas in pajamas get in. All right, is this like Mibber or am I don't know. Them versus ROC. On paper, this team looks better than ROC. Probably gonna give it to them. Even like 3-1. So I know nothing about this team because like I recognize Brad drops and then obviously Raise Ball. I think we all know that. Know who that is. VP and TSM. Ooh, this is the old Luminosity roster. This is a toss up. I might give this to VP actually. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to VP. And then yeah, I feel like that should be a fairly easy match for them. Um, ooh, Foot Virtus Pro. This is a rematch from, is it LCQ? No, they played each other in EWC. I think it was the previous LAN. Foot versus VP. I think Foot beat them last time. I think Virtus Pro is gonna get their get back. So then, yeah, have Shopify Rebellion and Virtus Pro getting out other plans as well. So if you move on to the main event, got the top 16 teams. Actually, wait, where's the rest of the? Oh, it's down here. I get, yeah, it's down at the bottom. All right, these are best of the best. So it should be pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna start with the upper bracket for both sides and then go down to the lowers. No way Shopify Rebellion pulls Carmine Core first round. There's no way. That's so unfortunate. I don't think they win that. I think they get 3-1 there. They get the winner, the loser GK Ultimates? There's no way. Yeah, as many of you guys may or may not know, I'm a Shopify fan. So, and no, I'm not being biased. So, GK Ultimates. GK looked pretty good at EWC. Ultimates were kind of mid. I think they lost the team secret. I might, just because of the recent performance, I might give this GK. I think I might. I think I'm gonna do this 3-2 to GK. Ultimates could come out strong and win this. I could definitely see it, but I'm gonna go GK here. Dignitas Genji. Dig were looking pretty good at EWC as well. Genji kind of struggled. Same reason as the last. I think I'm gonna go Dig with this 3-2. Jeez, 3 EU teams on one side of the bracket. It's crazy. All right, Fury wild card. I feel like this should be a fairly easy one to predict. Probably the easiest one of the side. Actually, wait, okay. I want to see which side looks, which group looks tougher. Carmine, I mean, you got Carmine, GK Ultimate. Yeah, I mean, stacked. Falcons, Vitality, Energy. I think Group B might be the tougher group because like one, two, three, four, five. So you got like six powerhouse teams on Group A. Then one, two, three, four. Actually, no. I think Group A is tougher. But Carmine GK. Carmine look like they're on very good form. Um, Actually, I'm gonna change this to 3-0, just because I think Carmine look really good right now. I think Carmine will win this 3-1. Um, did they beat GK in? I think they beat GK in the final at EWC 4-0. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. They were pretty dominant. Dig Furia. That could be a decent match. I don't think it's going to be. I think it'll be competitive, but I think Dig wins it 3-1. I don't think we get a game 5 out of that. So Karmine Core and Dig make it out of the uppers of Group A. Moving to Group B, Falcons, Virtus Pro. Falcons look very good. That should be 3-0. Pretty simple. Virtus Pro is not horrible, but they're definitely nowhere near the caliber of Falcons. They probably will not be able to handle the pace of play. Vitality, Space Station. I mean, we kind of remember what happened last time they played. That might be in the back of their minds, but I think Vitality is better than this SSG team. I mean, unless they pop off, unless it's like online SSG, I think Vitality take this easily. Energy Nip. This could be a solid matchup. I think I'm gonna give this to Energy just because I'm uncertain of how Nip are gonna look like on LAN with Redosin. They've kind of struggled in the latter half of the season. So I think you give that to Energy in 5. I think it'd be a pretty good match. Twisted Minds and Secret. This is probably the lowest quality matchup of this group. Twisted Minds should win this. Then again, Secret knocked out. Was it Gen G or Ultimates? It was one of the NA teams. They beat them. I think it was Gen G. So there is upset potential here. But I think Twisted Minds is definitely the favorite. I think I give this to Twisted Minds though. I think I'll give it to them at 4. Falcons Vitality. Ooh, this is interesting. I think they played in the third place matchup in EWC. Did Falcons win that? I'm not sure. This should be a very good series to watch. Ooh, who do I think wins this though? Falcons have been on very good form recently, and Vitality have kind of picked it up a little bit. Oh yeah, because no, it was yeah. I went to Game 7 and Exotic own gold on 0 seconds to lose them the game and to lose them the series. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna go Falcons 3-2 here. Vitality could very well win this, but I'm gonna give it to Falcons. Energy Twisted. Twisted not a bad team, but I'm gonna give it to Energy 3-1. So we have Falcons and Energy qualifying at a Group B uppers. So back to the lowers. Shopify Rebellion Ultimates. Ultimates, I feel like have been a little weaker recently. Like I know they made the grand final in the first major, but I feel like after that it kind of fell off a bit. And I think Shopify have gotten better. I think I'm gonna give this a shocker. I think this is gonna be an upset. Shopify Rebellion take down Ultimates in 5. I mean that's just going out and saying that they're gonna come out slow, which they definitely could not. They could beat GK. They could have a chance of beating Carmian and beat whoever's down here. It's very possible. But I'm gonna go on the side they're not gonna be as good. Genji wildcard. Wildcard are no pushovers, but Genji is still that much better than them. Give it to them. I think they'll take a game off of them. Furia, Shopify. Do I think Furia is better than Ultimates or like their play style? I think Shopify have a better read on Ultimates just because they play each other so much. I don't know if like a team like this has played Furia. I think Furia is one of the more faster paced teams, which I feel like Shopify would struggle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this to Furia in 4. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this. I give it to them in game 5 just because the series could go either way. I think unless Rebellions suck. If Furia are playing on their game, this could be a sweep, but it could also be very close, and Shopify could win it. So gonna go right in the middle. GK Gen G, both very good teams. I think GK take this. I think GK have been looking better than Gen G. I have no idea how they've been in preparations for Worlds. Certain what a week. So let's give it to GK. So Fury and GK move on. These 3 EU teams. Aye aye aye. Virtus Pro Space Station. This has upset potential run all over it, but I think Space Station should win it. Nothing more needs to be said about that. Um, Nip and Secret. I think Nip should win that pretty easily. Twisted Mind Space Station. Space Station actually beat Twisted Minds at EWC. I don't think it'll happen again unless Space Station are peaking. So I'm going and saying Twisted. Don't get upset again. Vitality and Nip. Boy. Um I think Vitality. I think I'm gonna go Vitality 5 just because I don't know how Nip exactly is gonna be. I think they can be good, but good enough to be Vitality, I'm not sure. So jeez. It's 2 MENA teams, only 1 NA, 1 SAM, and all 4 EU. EU is way too good. Alright, so this is the top 8. We're going to best of 7s now. I'm starting with the uppers, just because why not? So, Carmine NRG. I think Carmine take it 4-2. Carmine look good. Honestly, they're probably going to be my favorite going into this. Going into Worlds, I think they're probably going to be my favorite. Going to low. Um, Falcons Dignitas. I'm trying to remember. Dig lost. Did Dig make the grand final EWC? Wasn't that Dig? Or wasn't it Carm? I don't know. Anyways, Falcons, Dignitas. No, I think Dig beat Falcons to get into the final, sending. I don't. I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is there's Falcons, Vitality. It was either Dig or GK. I'm not sure. Falcons, Dig. Ooh, I can see that going either way. I'm gonna get the Falcons right now. No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna no. I'm gonna go upset here. I'm gonna go upset. Dig upset Falcons. Um, I can't. I think it could go either way, but no, I gotta get the Falcons. Furia Vitality. Another matchup of Yan versus. No, that was Nupo. But Zen versus Yan. I think Vitality should take this. Vitality been playing better than Furia in my opinion. GK Twisted Minds. GK have looked good. Twisted Minds are not as good as top EU teams, so why on earth do I have all four EU teams in top six? I hate this. I really hate this. Would I have energy? Energy. Beat Net, be Twisted. Who's the Carmine Core? I think they find their form back here. Be Vitality and a Thriller. Knock them out of the. Knock them out. Keep Vitality winless the entire season. Dig versus GK. I think Dig win this. I think they're a better, well-rounded team, a more solid team. So I think the pressure on the line, I think they'll be able to handle a little bit better. You got the veteran, apparently Jack and Joria's. I mean, you also do have Joyo, who is a world champion, but I feel like they'll, because I think Joria's and Sizzy are going to be better than Oli and Archie. Could be wrong, but Falcons NRG. I think NRG got steamrolled the last, or no, that was Vitality they got steamrolled by. Energy Falcons. I don't know. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I like that. Like this. I wish Energy could make the finals, but I don't. I don't think. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they can. So, as much as I want Energy to win it, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen. Carmine and Dignitas. What else you gonna say? Results speak for itself. Oh, boring final. Carmine and Falcons. I. This is boring. I gotta get up to Carmine. They've been on a tear recently. I think they're gonna win it all. Jolly gets his second world championship. I believe this is Vatira's and Natal's first world championships. So the 1v1. Moxie versus Nupo. How can you bet against Moxie? I got Moxie winning the 1v1 final. Nupo. I mean, Nupo's good, but dang, he had 4-0 first kill and they got beat full by Nupo. He was? Nah, Moxie though. Carmine. That's an all EU world championship combination. Yeah, those are my predictions. As much as I don't want them to happen, Let me know what you guys agree with, what you disagree with, who you think's gonna win. Not just the 3v3, but also the 1v1. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and TikTok. Links are gonna be in the description, and yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.